I was at a small convention on Long Island with a friend, and during the convention awards, I was asked to give a short introductory speech for my friend, who was actually winning the Best Designer Award, and I wasn't jealous because I'd won it the year before, so Anyway, so all the speakers are standing in line to give our introductions, and this is also a science fiction convention, and right in front of us was Harlan Ellison and Stan Lee of Marvel Comics fame. For those who don't know, Harlan Ellison was famously a huge jerk. I'm not putting him down for this. This is like part of his charm. Anyway, the way he goes about it is, he was wearing a Flying Tigers leather jacket, complete with the Chinese cloth message sewed to the back. Anyway, I was standing there with my friend. I was too polite to break into Harlan and Stan Lee's conversation. I was like, wow, look at those guys there. When Harlan Ellison suddenly wheeled around and demanded of me, "What are you doing here?" And I stammered and said, "We're video game designers." That's what I was doing at the time. And he scoffed, and with disdain dripping from his lips, "Video game designers? Huh." And then he turned his back and completely snooted us from then on. So that was actually my very best ever convention experience. The fact that I got personally snubbed and insulted by Harlan Ellison is a badge of honor. I mean, he's insulted the best. So that was terrific. Later, it was time for the speeches. It turned out Harlan Ellison was in the line because he was going to give the speech for Stan Lee to introduce him. The thing is, he was just before me in the speeches, and his speech to introduce Stan Lee was absolutely hysterical. He just said, "I'm here to introduce a man called Stanley Lee, I think. I mean, who's ever heard of this guy? He's so obscure." And the whole speech was mocking the idea of a speech introducing Stan Lee, which was perfect because Stan Lee's so famous that he's more famous than Harlan Ellison. And he went on and on about this, and then he sat down, and then I charged up, and I can't outdo Harlan. And my guy actually needed an introduction because gamers aren't as well known, so I fought my way through it. But that speech was ashes in my mouth. I kind of wish that the organizers had put Harlan Ellison on at the end, or at least not just before me. Anyway, that was my worst conventional experience. Do you have a speech after Harlan Ellison?